Good morning, everybody. It's Sunday. Um, I've mentally recovered from my. Oh, that's interesting. Leaving footprints in the carpet. Um, yeah, I started this run without builder, and I was having issues, so I decided to reload it. But this I had started work on this room. These walls weren't up yet, and this area here where the suit areas weren't up yet and the bed wasn't in. But I had a chair sitting over there that, I'm weird. I never like to leave my ship just standing here. I always think it's weird, so I sit down, right? If I could, if we could just lay in a bed, I would lay in a bed, right? If we could actually just lay and then sleep, I would do that. I would just lay in the bed, then leave the game, and then that would be like my downtime. But after I loaded Builder back in, um, I couldn't pick the chair up, and I can't interact with the walls, and I couldn't interact with the carpet, and I had carpet tile pulled up to get to the line on the floor so that I could line the walls before I put them down. And so that's why if you look close, you can see a seam. I got it pretty good. I didn't get it perfect. Okay. I filled in where they were. But oh my God, I was so pissed. I'm not going to lie. I actually said the F word a couple times, um, forgetting that the mic was on. But yeah, so this is the decorations I've got done so far. This is my contamination area, kind of like how Altec has it set up, only, you know, mine's a little bit bigger, not quite as compact. Um, and it's a dedicated tab where this is, an add-on feature to the 2x2. Um, and then, of course, I didn't put the bathroom in here. I put the bathroom here. I've got a bed so that I can sleep for XP. Um, so yeah, I had to build a wall around the chair. So I lost a whole lot of space. This wall here would have actually been here, and then of course that would have moved this down a little bit, and I might have been able to get three in. So I had to do it differently. I didn't do it the way I normally do with the divider and just the two suits and the little cubbies. I did it this way. I got the racks up, and so I got 10 suits in here. I figure that's good. Um, and that's a different way to do it. I haven't finished. Uh, I did play yesterday, so I got a bunch of suits that I could probably put on the mannequins now. Of course, they're mostly like pirate suits or whatever. Oh, I'll put that one on. And a pack. Mostly everything is. Put that on there. So yeah, I hadn't really been doing that. And then instead of having the bench out here where it was like in the way, boom, I put the bench in there on this one. And then whoever's getting dressed can either use that or use the ends of the couches there. I got the workbenches there. I need to get some. I need to get some cutters so that I can put them in the cutter rack. I got the new mod Starfield fan art. So those are some cool posters. I'm not done down here yet. I still haven't put on the little console things and stuff. Um, so, and I haven't done anything to the second story or the third. I think I've done a little bit of work on the fourth. Um, I have thought I had something there in that corner. I haven't opened the this up yet. This is from Sweet Peas mod. Let's see, we can put the history of that and to put those two in there. And it's a storage space, and so the books are there. Okay, but they don't show. Oh, there they are. You don't see them. It's because it's dark, but they're there. Okay. She's due to be on at 10 today, so. And then this is the bathroom. Of course, I did the same thing on the other ship, although I changed the way the sinks were, and but the laundry's the same, and the toilets are the same. Carpet's different. Yeah, and those are some of Sweet Pea's new posters. Really like that one. And then this is gonna be the crew quarters. I don't know how I'm gonna lay that out. Um, yeah, I don't know. I may lay it out like I did, or I may do it a little different. We'll see. That's why we get to do these things. So I've been working on that, and then I did the kitchen a little bit. I added this carpet and some agreeables on the thing, and I added another fridge, and then I added this is supposed to be a bar fridge, but it was it's all fresh fruit in there, okay, basically. So I figured, well, that could go in the kitchen, and then I put these little fridges on top, and then I can put something on back here, and I just haven't figured out what I want to do yet. And I want to I couldn't remember where the couch was that I wanted to put down, but I was doing something this morning before I signed on, and now I know where that is. So that's in Furnish Your Fleet, and it's the dark sofa. So make sure that's square. Do that like that, and then this like this. I thought one of them snapped together, but do that like that. And then we got a sofa that's looking at the thing. And then I put, because I don't know what, maybe it's because the style of the way the shutters are now, but I've noticed that. I've noticed that um, and I don't know why it's so dark in here. Maybe it is nighttime outside. I don't know. So I put columns up to hide the gaps. There's gaps there, so okay. And think that's no. I got one more thing done. So I'm one room ahead of where I was before I had to come into this universe. Um, I can't see the line because of the way the lights were, and so for lining up. So this is a med bay, but it's a med bay in this glass hab from Tiger. So I had to do it differently. I couldn't. Well, I can put the thing on the wall, but I decided to do opposite corners. You know, you try different things, right? And a different chair for the doc. The doc can sit there, and then we got, a couple chairs for people waiting. And of course, this is a brig. This is the jail floor, the brig floor. I'm gonna make this into a brig, a 2x2 brig. That'll have way more beds than the 2x2 in here. It won't be it, it won't be connected to the service though. Um, Useful Briggs only recognizes will only recognize these four beds, and to me this is a waste of space. Four beds in a brig, and then and then you come up here to the Stroud Premium, right? And we got 12. So you got four there, and then you got two, four, six, eight there, and then of course that bathroom. So um, there's that. What is it? In Trinity Brig. Oh, pardon me. That's my alarm to do my drops, do my eye drops. So pardon while I get those into my eye. That's why I'm not moving. I can't chew bubble gum and talk at the same time. So don't think that I can put eye drops in and work the controller. Oh, that's burning. I have to take a Zyrtec today. Oh. So, ooh, those are burning. I'm pre-glaucoma, so I take these two different sets of eye drops, uh, like four times a day. Actually, there's three. So I hadn't really done anything else. There was one thing I wanted to point out, but I can't point it out now because I put I put a wall up to cover it because it was pissing me off as well. Something something with the Tiger Hab on this side of the ship was spawning a door. Now I use PDY, but it was spawning a doorway there, but I couldn't use it. It didn't have artifacts in it. It was just the hole. It the the outline. This it was just a hole, just like this. So the only thing I didn't do is that's the elevator, right? That's the elevator right there. I had thought, oh, you know what I might need to do is make it a 5-story elevator that eliminates that spot, and see if maybe there was a door in stuck in the wall kind of thing. But I didn't get to do that. And see, I can't manipulate this object now because when I put builder in, um, this was already here, and so now I can't touch it. So, so this is unique to Tiger. This is pretty cool. You can press the button, and you're outside.
Hello, Captain.
So that's, I think that's pretty freaking cool. Now I haven't tried that in space. But I wonder if that would spawn you in your landing bay there out in space, right? uh, Unintended consequences. And then this is something else. I don't know if this is from Tiger or not, but I can pay my bounty. I can sell to the trade authority. Can't buy from them though. And then I can get missions from them. And then this is also a mission board. This is from Midas Manor. And so I have a couple different ways. There's a table that laptop is mounted on. And I have that. So at deck 4. And I'm not going to build another ship this universe. I'll just tear the rooms apart and redecorate. Um, but I'm going to make the wings bigger when I do this ship again. I'm going to reduce so there'll be a connection over there. And I'm also going to make the back. I'm going to go back to a 3 wide on the back. It'll be 3 wide here, but it'll be, two. And and because I'm going to do that, the engineering will only be 1 floor. And then what I'll do is I'll move the brig back here, but I'll put 3 of those Stroud premiums, line them side by side, and that will be 1224. That'll be 36 beds in the jail. So, but that'll put everything back in the back, and then maybe move the chow hall up above it, except for the upper deck one. The upper deck one will still be here. And then these will be the 1x2s, those Tigers with the glass walls. And I don't know if this will be a 2x2 or if it'll just be a crosshab, a 1x2, maybe a Matilda, or who knows, maybe the glass habs on the front. But I like the way the front looks. It's easier to make the front either without this, okay, but I still like this idea of coming forward and having the basement, so to speak. Maybe I put a regular computer hab here, and then put this one back one more. Who knows? But yeah, I've already been thinking about the next design. I'm going to incorporate my wider design into this and shorten it up a little bit so that it's try and make it so that it's less than 120 meters. If I can get it right at around 100, I think I would be much better. And then just reduce it to 2 decks. The wings will probably still be the same. So I don't know what I want to work on today. Thinking I want to work on this. Let's see, where's the light switch? That's Windows. Where's the light switch? There it is. That gets a little bit more light. But there's still dark spots and stuff. So I want to make this a crew. This is going to be a major latrine, so I don't need bathrooms in here. I'll have access to that. So, first of all, I need to get the carpet down. So, what color are we going with? I want to go with white. Yellow. Dark. Blue. I want to go with the blue for this room. Alright, so we got to get the alignment just right. So I don't know if that, so I'm going to look at it from this side. See, when I look at it from this side, I can see that it's off. So let's do that. And I knew that it was off by that. Okay. And then I want to go and see. It doesn't want to go all the way. So what I do is I get it there, right? And I get one there and one there. And then I delete these. And I know that needs to go not a whole lot. I don't want it to stick out the wall and so that you see it when I'm flying in space. So it was off just a little bit. So let's go with that right there. Now I put that down. And I put that one down and see it's touching the wall. So I'll go down and make sure it touches the wall all the way. I'm probably going to be putting stuff, but we'll see. Stick out there. You have to be careful because you can accidentally put one outside and then you're screwed. So it's interesting, the carpet doesn't cover the floor plates, and these don't have roof access, which I think is totally bizarre. carpet laid. That's a big issue. I wish we had more colors to choose from. You basically got the blue and the red, but some green would be nice, or a yellow in this pattern. Uh, there's other fractal patterns that are in the game. So hopefully when he gets some time. This is Solar Bay carpeting. All right, so this one will go away, and that one will go away. That one will go away. And you're wondering what I'm doing. Now I'm going to put these glowing blue tiles down because they signify where the hatches are. And so, the ship loses power, right? We can find the hatches. Okay, so that's the carpeting. No, I don't want to do that because I don't know that it's going to stick out the wall. Again, when I put the carpet down in this one, which I guess I could do, it's going to be the red. I'm going to put the red down. See, that's the other thing, is it wants to stick. I can't see. I don't know why that's disappearing like that. Alright, so before I can put the carpet down, I need some lights to work with. So I just put in a fluorescent. There we go. Let's put one more right here, because it'll darken down. Alright, we want to go back to the carpeting, and we want to go with the red, and I need to try and get that square. I guess some people would find this extremely tedious. I don't. My software updated on my iPad, and now the screen is turning off. So I need to go back into settings. I didn't know that I needed to do that today. So if it quits, that's what's happened. Alright, and then I want to go like that. Now we do that. Check that. That's working. That's working. That's working. It's working. So worried I'm going to stick one out the wall. See, there it went. It went outside. That's one of the things you got to be careful of. And this one, oh, I was worried that it was going to take the column away. It didn't, thank goodness. So go that and that. And then I'll put more of those blue tiles down wherever I put the beds. Here, tick, start QB. I think that's an ad. I think that's some guy spamming ads. It says first time chat, but I think that's just a bot. Okay. Now, I'm not doing this room, so let's take this and we'll move it in here so we got some more lighting. Just so we can get the work done. So the hatches are here. Well, there's a hatch in the middle. But I don't think you can put a connector there. Anyhow. Alright. So how do I want to do this? I don't want to cover the windows. I've got the four corners. So I'm thinking I could make let's go and look at some beds here. Let's see, she's got some beds in this. Alright. So we got this bed. Trying to find a line that I can could always pull up some carpeting. Okay. So we could do something like that. I need a wall. And what do we want to do? Actually, I may want to put a wall up and hide the thing. We could do the tile, or we could do the wood. This is the light wood. is the light wood. Just want to catch the door frame, so to speak. Now, can you walk? No. You would have to. And if I put a wall up, okay. So we need a different bed. I need another one of these. We're gonna delete that. Oh, you know, I could make. Oh, I could make. Oh. Wouldn't lose. Well, okay. So, to save space. All right, let's see. We got a doorway here, like a hall, like an open. We got the open. Ooh, okay. Maybe I use that because that's a lot skinnier. It's all a process, people. It's all a process. It's like, huh, that's skinnier. Let's take this, slide that down just a little bit. All right, let's go make sure we're running square here. Make that line a little. Come at it from this side. I think that gets it straight. Does that get us straight? Where's the doorway here? If I put it next to the wall, it looks like it's straight. So that's kind of cool. All right, I'm playing. I don't know which wall I want to use, right? Let's see. I was thinking. I thought there was just this. I was thinking of this. So that's square. I was thinking. Of that. What does that do? That attaches. Okay. And then I could do this like that. Actually, I wouldn't want that to go. I don't know which I want to use. Okay. That goes into that. That creates like a doorway. Okay. And then this would go like that. And that creates. And so we got a path. Creates like a hallway. I don't know which I want to use. So let's get rid of that so we don't have any accidents. All right, so I need better beds. I need better beds. So let's see what she's got in Home and Garden. We got this for a bed. Let's see how wide that is. I still can't walk. Let's see. Um, okay, that's too big. All right. Is that too big? Oh man, my eyes are really watering bad. No, that's going to be the same size. Oh, that stool. I was looking for that yesterday. Because figure it can be a something that we can put in there for people to sit on as they get ready for their showers. Okay. Now, that would work. That would actually work like this. one would work. Right? Like that. What I want to do is I want to create a couple private rooms. So yeah, that works. That works. Now, how do I want to... Do I want to do this wall, or do I want to do... Okay. Now, what I had thought was... Something I wanted to look at is if I did that, it wouldn't come out into the room any wider. One of the things I've done before is I've done these beds, or I've done a set of bunk beds and pushed them up against the wall, and then just had the lockers and stuff outside. So let's grab this. Put it there so that we've got that line lit up. I think I'm going to do away with that. I'm going to make sure this is square. If I do that, then I can... Wow. I think I'd had a ton of coffee. Okay. So then we're just gonna touch that right there. And that'll be one bedroom. And then we'll do another one. That'll be a bedroom. This will be a bedroom. And then we'll do a set of bunk beds for these. Now this has, I don't know why that door is like that. I'm wondering if I put the shutters there. Those look like the shutters. That's actually a, maybe that's what I need to put on the sides. I think, because I think it'll fit better. So I can actually go into that. Okay. Now for this, I'm wondering if I just have the wall come completely with a doorway. So we got bunk beds in here? No. Alright, so let's go back back to the walls. Let's go back to the first wood. Let's get this square. Wish these would pop in square. Okay. And that's going to go right there. And this one's going to get a doorway. So we'll get that going. That's too much, but that's going to get a doorway. And so then I think this is going to go like this. This will go like right about here. I'm just gee-whizzing it here. Okay, so yeah, a doorway. I need a doorway. Let's grab this because I need to straighten this out. Put that there. I need a doorway. Let's go with a Stroud. Because it's the gold. And I need it to be this way. I need it to be this way. So I hope everybody's having a good Sunday. All right. We're going to put this right there like that. So then what I want to put a second one attached to it. Yeah, and then that one, this one can go here like that. There we go. So we've created a bedroom. So I need another one. And that's going to go right there. Or do I want to do this like this? No. That's better. Right, because that's no. Not sure how I want to do it. Not sure how I want to do it, but I don't think that's it. I think I think that goes like that. Um, I get that that's a corner. That shouldn't be open like that, though. Walls of Starfield. It's not in Sleep Crate, right? So it doesn't have the walls in there. So let's come down here. We got Walls of Starfield. That's what I was looking for. See, we can do that. That creates a kind of a decorative, and I can move that in as I need to. So yeah, get that to go. And I need the full wall. Well, before I do that, okay, I got to get these straight. So let's get these straight. Let's get these straight. That looks to be straight. Set that one there. Grab this one here. That looks to be straight. And we're going to go right there. Let's take this. Ah, damn it. Okay. I've got to figure this out. I'm gonna mute. Alright, got it muted. I have to figure out what's going on here. Why? Why this is doing this. So I need my other glasses. Let's Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. I want to. No. Fuck. Shit. Okay. And since I'm doing that, I might as well go ahead and go pee. Alright, let's do this. Let's fucking. Okay. We're back. I don't know if this is going to work or not, but I'm trying it. Okay, let's get rid of that so we don't have any builder accidents. Now I need this. Why does it feel like it's crooked? All right. Hmm. You know what? It's just not going to be big enough. It's just not going to be big enough. So, I'm going to do this. I'm going to put this in that corner. Put this in this corner. And we're going to go... No. We're going to get rid of that. We're going to put 2 bunk beds. We're going to do bunk beds. All right. So that can go away. I don't know if I'm going to use that or not. That can go away. This. It's going to go like that. And if that's sticking out, then I can fix that. And this is going to go there. And I'm going to do another one of these. I could have done a single and put the single bed under the window, but I don't. I'll leave the center of the room. I'll do that like that. All right, so that gets you 2 singles. Let's do bunk beds. So crate. I don't think she had bunk beds. I don't think he had beds. I gotta figure out whether Bog's Grog is in the. So that's a wooden bed, but it's got the thing. Is that gonna fit? Is that gonna fit there? Yes, and then I can put the wall. Okay. That one will work. Maybe I can get this. Maybe I can get this closer to the wall. Like that. There we go. That's better. So that's one of theirs. Home and Garden didn't have bunk beds. Tailored Spaces. She's got bunk beds. They actually take up less room. These are almost like the Starfleet beds. Huh. Now, that's her beds. There. And we go to Nem's Deco Pack. Why am I scrolling through pictures? I have actually used this robot control terminal once. I had a 3x3 that was a 2-story that I put it in. That's what I was looking for. Maybe I want to do this bunk bed or that bunk bed. Maybe that's what I want to do. I'm going to drop that down. Get rid of that one. Use this one. Kind of stick with the theme there, so to speak. Now, I have to use the back side to get it square, because the front side uses the ladder. And that would get in the way. So then I can drop that like that. Used hers. Okay. And so that's 2, 4, that's 6 crew here. Of course, if I went with bunk beds, I could get 8. Get 2 more beds, but what if I do if I do this. Alright, just bear with my thinking. I'm trying different stuff. Trying different stuff. So trying different stuff. If anybody's watching, they're probably silently cursing me. No, no, do it this way. Do it that way. Yeah, that would probably be true. What if I do that? And then I make the wall here to there. I think that'll work. And I can put dressers on the outside as well. I'm trying to utilize space. So let's do it this one. Let's go with this one. Alright, need to get that square just a little bit. It's gonna go right there. All right, so then I need a wall. And we're gonna go with a door. Going with the door. I imagine Sweet Pea's gonna get on pretty soon. She usually stops by, but I don't think she likes me anymore. Now, that can go right there like that. Let's see what that door opens into. Does the door open into the... It does, but it lets... Okay. Alright. So I want to come out with a... Let's do another one. I'm going to have to use one on the other side as well. I think it's square. It's about as square as I can make it. Alright, so... I do that. Again, it opens. Okay. So now I need, and for this I'm going to use the Deimos because I like the colors. I like these colors. And then we're going to come to this seam right here. Um, 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 um. So, is that one whole panel? Is that basically what that is? One whole panel? Okay. I'm gonna do this. I need 4 of these. Need 4. Put one there. Well, I'm gonna need more than 4, but these, I need 4 going in this way. Because I'll show you what I'm gonna do. Centralize that door a little bit more. So I'm gonna do this first to make the next part go faster. And then after I get this done, after I get this as a room, I'm gonna okay, move that. And this is gonna go here. Just like that. And this is gonna go here. Like that. And this is gonna go like that. And this is coming out to the window edge. And then this is coming like that. Is that gonna work like that? So this can there we go. Hmm. we have rooms. And we still have enough space to make a living area. And I'll have access to the infirmary. Do a save because I haven't done a save. Get rid of that one. Since I came in, I think this end will be a surgery. I'll put the surgery suites in there. And then this end will be beds, and there'll be some beds underneath the windows, so to speak. But yeah. So. And then, of course, this is going to be a bathroom. But progress. Progress, progress, progress. That's all we can ask for, right? Well, I need to go to the first floor. I want to go shoot stuff. I'm not ready yet to start on the... I haven't made my handcuffs and things like that. And I haven't built the area up top to where I can put that mission laptop upstairs. Maybe that's what I'll work on a little bit today. While I'm watching Sweet Pea. But she's not on yet. Alright, I need a mission. Let's see. Oh, what's that? 5. No. No. I don't understand. Craft what board? Oh, let's do that one. Oh. Let's do that one. Yeah, Freestar? I didn't know that I had the Freestar. Oh, let's... And these are trackers. So yeah, let's... There. That's 4 missions. That'll get us going. Want to shoot stuff. I don't think those show up in here, though. Trading missions. That's just the regular... Oh, no. Yep. Okay. It's all the same. Okay. Back to deck 6. Yeah. What's in the laptop? Oh, he's got ships. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I don't need to. No, don't want to. I'm gonna. I'm gonna tax the pointer handle limit to its fullest here. I got these done too yesterday. I don't know if folks. So, um, Cornelius does this. He turns these little alcoves. He makes bathrooms out of them. Okay, and so I've done the same. Now, in his ships, every ship, the cockpit has to have a cockpit shoddy. So I've started the thing to where I have a bathroom shoddy just in case, like, you're off the bridge, and you're indisposed, something, there's a boarding action, uh, you have a shoddy handy. But yeah, that's. Uh, I would like to put the shotgun on the chair, but I don't think you can. I don't think you can. That won't go. That won't go. That won't go. That won't go. But it will go right there. So we come here. We'll put our cockpit shoddy. Looking for a shotgun. Looking for a shotgun. That little thing hold that big old minigun. Ah. I ought to start putting some rescue axes. We'll put a breach. I'll start using that and doing some rescue axes in the different areas, in case like the ship crashed and we had to hack our way out. I like how the camera's shooting towards the bridge. I guess it is nighttime. I love that shot. So, anyhow, let's look at what we've got. No, I don't want to go into the unknown. Let's get this guy. Let's go get this guy. I want to shoot stuff. As much as I thoroughly enjoy the shipbuilder and decorating, it can start to feel too much like work.
Hello, Captain.
Oh, pardon
We
my
find
yawn.
no threat here. Quite the opposite. Our ship's full of the faithful, Sanctum Universum.
Yeah, we'll pass on that. Deserted war colony barracks. Well, I see Sweet Pea's on. So, I think what I'll do is I'll exit the ship here. Thank everybody for stopping by. And I think
How
I'll
can
now
I
know
be of
if
service,
she's on.
Captain?
I'm gonna go watch her stream. And we'll pause it here for today.